Hey, Shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. It's all praises to who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ. The true names in the Hebrew is Yahweh for the Heavenly Father and Yahushai for his beloved Son. Also want to say double honors to elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the Hopeful Lake, preaching the word in truth and sincerity. The men, women, and children elected and selected from the beginning to get salvation and redemption unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I'm the brother Tazabon of Great Millstone, Arizona Camp, Lord Will, with another video and video to edify, and I wanted to do a response to this. I just watched this, and I always love seeing this elder get out there and preach it, man. It's always edifying, and yeah, just going on the spirit of this lesson. As you can see on the screen, it says, "Stay on fire till the whole U.S., the United States of America, is on fire." And that's really what it is, man. And this brother put a little fire under my spirit, which, needed, man. And he covered it in this lesson too, man. The Lord directs you to the things that you need to hear. So this is my 2 cents on this, because it is something we need to do. It is something we have to be in. It is a state of a man that hopes for the kingdom should be in these times, man. Prophecies come to pass left and right. We're seeing the birth pains of America, the birth pains of the destruction of America, and prophecies coming to pass. We're seeing the birth pains right now, man. And I haven't had a child before. I'm not, and but I've heard about it, and I know for a fact that when those contractions start, 10 minutes apart, 15 minutes apart, 30 minutes apart. But then when the time comes near, when the time comes near to when the child is supposed to be born, then you have way more contractions, and they're closer together. And I believe that's the time we're in, man. And I've said it on a previous video that I did with the Akim. I believe it was on Monday or Tuesday. Where I stated that basically January, this whole year, kicked off with a bang, and every month to every other month, it's something big going on, and it's nothing small. You started off in January with the murder of Soleimani, the Iranian general Soleimani. Then that was people was believing that World War III is about to kick off right then. Then February, mid-February, end of February, going into March, you had straight up coronavirus lockdowns. Coronavirus scare. Then the next month after, lockdowns throughout the nation. Then you had late March to April, you had economic lockdowns. Things kept happening, man. Then you have in May and June, you had the supposed reopening of the country, and Black Lives Matters protests just skyrocket throughout the nation. Then now you have an explosion that happened in Beirut, Lebanon, in the month of August. So these birth pains are getting more and more close together. So these are the times where we are supposed to be on fire, man. This is John 9 and 13. It says, "I must work the works of him that sent me." And this is Yahushua, and this is the same state that we're supposed to have in our mind. "I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work." You see? What is the night, man? It represents that evil day. You're only going to be calling out, pushing out the noise of the trumpet until it's time for you to go down into your abode and get yourself prepared and ready too, man. So that night, that evil day is coming, where no man is going to be able to work. So you got to work the works of the Lord while you have the opportunity, man. Jeremiah 20 and 9. This is Jeremiah 20 and 8. It says, "For since I spake, I cried out. I cried violence and spoil, because the word of Yahweh was made a reproach unto me, and a derision daily." You know, because we preaching this word, and people sit here and what? They look at us evil. They talk shit about us. We go out there in our garments, which are commanded by the scriptures. People consistently talk stuff about us. You got scoffers online. You know, so the word to us, you know, based off the reaction of people in the world, is basically made a reproach. But verse 9, it says, then I said, I will not make mention of him. And, you know, and sometimes you don't even want to go into certain things in the scriptures, bro. Just because, not like you studying alone, but with people in the world, man. You don't even want to get into the scriptures with people because you see that it has no fruit in them and that it's not going to do anything. It says, nor speak any more in his name, but his words was in me. But his words was in my heart as a burning fire shut up in my bones, and I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay. You see? So it was so the knowledge of these scriptures is so fervent in our spirit, and it's so tied to our being and our existence that we can't hold our tongue, man. We come out of this thing and we preach it, man, especially in these times now. You got prophecies and plagues coming upon the world, and what? We have to speak it, man. Verse 10, it says, for I heard the defaming of many, fear on every side, report say they, and we will report it. All my familiars watch for my halting, saying, peradventure he will be enticed, and we shall prevail against him, and we shall take our revenge on him, you know? So this is why our spirit is so turned up, and why it's supposed to be so turned up, man, because the wickedness is turned up. So what? In a righteous balance, the righteousness has to get turned up, and that's us preaching this word, you know? Get this next precept. It's Isaiah 62 and 6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their tongue which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of Yahweh keep not silence, and that's what we're supposed to do. We make mention, we're the ones with the name of the Lord. 2/3 don't have the name of the Lord, and if they do, they're not doing the things to actually invoke the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because why? The scriptures tell you the Lord is too pure to behold iniquity. So for you to really be having the spirit of the Lord, to invoke that spirit, you got to be walking in a straight and narrow, man. And 2/3 of our people refuse to do that, even if they have the name. That's why do you think the Lord had to say, blessed are they which are not hearers of the word only, but doers also? Because there's people out there that hear, know the name of the Lord, know the law, statutes, and commandments, but they don't keep any of it. It says, verse 7, it says, and give him no rest till he establish and until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And that's what we're supposed to be on fire for. We're seeing these things happen. We're supposed to be kindled in spirit. We're supposed to be getting hot right now. Proverbs 4 and 18, it says, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more until the perfect day. And that's what's supposed to happen, man. We're the just. How are we shining more and more, man? Because our works are growing. Our spirit is exalting the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai more. And we're getting more and more into these scriptures and more deeply into prophecy and expounding these things, man. Becoming more and more perfect into the day of the Lord, man. I ended on this one. This is Luke 19. This is Luke 19:12. It says, he said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return. And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. And what are we supposed to be occupied in? I want to get that word occupy as well. So, let me pause this real quick. All right, I found the scriptures that I needed. This is the word for occupy in Luke 19:13. It says, word there in the Greek is
Strong's G 4231. Pragmatuomai.
Pragmatuomai. It says to be occupied in anything, to carry on a business of a banker or a trader. And now, doesn't the scriptures tell you that we were supposed to about the talents? You should have tucked the man with one talent hid his, but the Lord told him, you should have tucked my money and brought it to the bankers, for then I would have gained mine with usury. You know? So this is money, man. This is the knowledge is the Lord's money. You need to be flipping it, man. And how do you flip it? You go out there and preach this word, man. And it causes other souls to come in, which bring more talent that the Lord dished out. So then your bank account gets a surplus in it. That's why the scriptures say, lay you up your treasures in heaven. Now you're supposed to be occupied. You're supposed to carry on a business. And what? Sirach 39 and 1, it says, but he that giveth his mind to the law, let me highlight this. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. So this is what you're supposed to be occupied in, man. And being that we're in the year of prophecy and things are popping off left and right, you should have plenty to be occupied in, man. There's something happening almost every day, every week, man. You know, there's multiple things happening throughout the week that spell out prophecy. This is something we should be able to get into. This is a time where we look for, man. So get on fire, man. Get on fire, brothers. Hey, stay in this thing. Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to say, call halal, Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Rakakadash, Shalom.